What's up, Knicks Nation? Welcome to another show on the Objective Knicks Fan channel, man. And boy, do we got a whole lot to talk about. Dylan Harper uses his postseason run and finals performance against the Knicks to put the pressure on the San Antonio Spurs. Josh Hart reveals a fatal Spurs flaw, which led to their eventual demise in the NBA Finals. New details emerge with Mitchell Robinson and his status as a Knick this upcoming season. Of course, where do we rank these New York Knicks, the 2026 champs, in the last 26 years? Karl Anthony Towns reflects on his performance against the Spurs and his sacrifice. Will he continue to sacrifice to help the team? So look, man, we're going to talk about all of these topics tonight on Level Headed Nick. What's up, Knicks Nation? Welcome to the show. I am your host, Karan Pierre, the Objective Fan, and I'm straight out of Kings County, New York City's finest. Man, you know the vibes. Tell a friend that we live, man. Hey, what's good, Knicks Nation? Happy Father's Day. But as we do every day, we have to address the proper formality. We have to smash that like button. So as you enter the show, smash that like button so we can let the YouTube algorithm know that this is the place to be on Father's Day. And while you're at it, you may as well subscribe because well over half of you guys who watched in the last 28 days are not subscribed. So subscribe now to help us close the gap. We're on the road to 10K subs. And each time we're reaching a new milestone, we do have special giveaways. And the first is the 5K giveaway, where we will give away a rookie Jalen Brunson trading card. All you got to do is subscribe. No phone numbers, no emails, no janky websites. Subscribe now, and you will automatically be entered in the chance to win this card, man. So big time salute to everybody in the building, man, on Father's Day. All right. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Father's Day. I do appreciate everybody for who's in the building. I see So Humble City Boy. What's good? Floyd Core. What's up? Cleo. We in the building. Big time salute to you, Cleo. Man, happy Father's Day, man. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Father's Day. I wasn't going to go live, but I said, you know what? I'm going to go live. Why not? You know? Let's talk some basketball tonight. You feel me? And I had a pretty good day. You know, I'm grateful for my kids. You know, usually dads, you know, a lot of dads will say, well, we don't get the acknowledgement for doing what we're doing. But you know what? At the end of the day, our role is to be the providers for the family. So, you know, it's not that we want to get great. I don't really look to my family to provide nothing for me because I look to provide them. I'm more of a giver than a receiver at this point in my years. But, you know, they made the day a nice special day for me. And so I'm very grateful and I appreciate my kids, you know, nothing like it. So if you are a dad, you know, happy Father's Day to you. This is a happy Father's Day show. We could talk some basketball, man. You know what I'm saying? As I set my soundboard in the background. Uh-oh, I see J-Tap Mom in the building. Okay. The notifications is getting out. That ship has sailed. We here. We talking about Mitchell Robinson. Will Mitch return? We have a new development. And honestly, y'all, I got to salute Leon Rose because first off, that man is the best GM in basketball. I used to say it was the guy from Oklahoma, Scott Presti. Is that who it is? Scott Presti? Whatever. The guy from Oklahoma, I used to always say, I got to salute, that guy because he's done a phenomenal job with OKC. But I'm going to tell you right now, Presti, this year is where we're going to see how great of a GM he is. Right now, they have an active salary of over $249 million. And they said they want to keep Hartenstein. How are they going to do that? Will they go into the second April? Ooh. So we're going to see who's the better GM this year. And I got faith in Leon Rose. The draft. Oh, by the way, listen. I've been doing my homework. I pretty much researched the entire first round. I feel like I'm a college basketball guru right now. I know about all of these kids. I'm feeling so. Hey, Tuesday night, make sure you in the building with me. It's going down. We doing the watch party for the draft on Tuesday and Wednesday. But I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna do the rest tonight. That's what tonight. I'm about to do the second round. I ain't gonna lie. I never done this before, but this is gonna be my process every year. I am going to be studying college basketball, bro. There are some ball players. I got my big board. I got like 12 players on my big board. I'm not going to do my own mock draft. I think that's just, I don't think I'm that much of a college basketball guru. But when it gets from 20 to 30, I have my, or 31 into the second round, whatever. I'm looking for certain names. But yeah, I can't wait to do the draft show, man. There are some talented kids. 6'9". I ain't gonna lie. My big board is nothing but 6'9". That's 6'9", 6'7". But yeah, salute to Yaja, end of the show. Okay, let me start the show off with a light topic that we'll work our way up to Mitch, and I'll open up the phone lines. Mitchell Robinson, new details emerged. Let me just make sure my studio mode is set up so I could get this thing going the right way. We'll start off with a light topic. We could start with Dylan Harper and Josh Hart. Let's start there. So Dylan Harper is feeling himself, y'all. Ooh, boy. These young boys, you can't give them nothing. I'm telling you right now, you have to crush their spirit and their fire, because Dylan Harper is utilizing his good playoff. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. Dylan Harper had one of the best rookie performances I've ever seen in the playoff. I'm not gonna lie, even though I know he's, they're the opposing team. But remember, I'm a player appreciator. All right, so I don't have to throw shade the players. I take on the institutions. All right, but I'm gonna tell you right now. Pulled up the wrong link. But this kid right here has made a very, very interesting case for himself next season, and is putting pressure on the Spurs, because a lot of us already figured it. Let me switch to research mode. Bam. So as we enter the research mode, you guys will be able to see here, that Dylan Harper is expected to make a notable Spurs request after the finals and De'Aaron Fox disaster. Okay, so the final showed that Harper can go get a bucket. Okay, that's a fact. This kid, he has a bright future. I wouldn't be surprised if 10 years from now, he is the best player that was on the court out of everybody remaining from that NBA Finals. 10 years, I wouldn't be surprised. This kid shown me a lot. He's definitely a bona fide bucket. Even against our elite perimeter defense, he was still cooking. But here is the thing. What happens now with De'Aaron Fox? All right. Now, making the situation all the more intriguing are the recent revelations that Harper has some issues with the team planned for him after being selected number 2 in the 2025 draft. Teammate Devin Vassell said that the team series ended Game 5 to the loss to the Knicks, that Harper had problems with his playing time during the season. All right. ESPN further reported that Harper voiced displeasure early in the season with his role. Now, a lot of us were saying they should start Harper and put Fox on the bench. And clearly, this is where we're going. We're positioning ourselves in the future to see a Harper who's going to demand time as a starter. All right. He appeared in 69 games, but only started 4, averaging 22 minutes a game. Okay. Now, you see this right here, the 22.6 point minutes. My thing with that is that, are we trying to limit these players? Because I already know that, you know, and y'all know, salute to the channel, man. I got the best channel members in the world. I did content on, you know, the politics associated with things like load management and some of the tactics that organizations would use to try to diminish a player's value. But I know he was a rookie and the Spurs had a good team, but 22 minutes a game for this kid is just, I don't know, that just sounds crazy to me. All right. He started 2 of the team's 23 postseason games when Fox was sidelined. His playing time increased, of course, because they needed him in these big moments. And he averaged 14 a game in the playoffs. That's solid. I think that was more than Fox. I don't feel like looking it up, but man, Vassell was spilling the tea. He said he was upset with the playing time, current role he was in. But when we needed him the most, he stepped up. We have a star in the making. So Vassell is not speculating, but Vassell is saying that the young bull, he wants more time. Now, I do think the Spurs are going to make a trade or a move, or they're going to make some type of adjustment, because even a blind man could see that the young bull Harper could play. But Harper is going to be like, look what I did against the Knicks in the finals, even though we got cooked. Maybe the finals would have went longer had I gotten more time. All right. But I don't know. But yeah, we could talk about that if you want. I just wanted to talk about that because the young bull, he's using his finals performance against us to, you know, make an argument that he should get time as a starter next season. I'm gonna get to Josh Hart though. Josh Hart, and salute to us, man, because we spoke about this as well, and this is how we know as fans. You know, people could talk all that fan talk they want to, but you know, we on point. We the ones that know a lot about our prospective teams. Maybe not the entire NBA, but you know, the hardcore fans, you guys, we understand the game and we understand what's going on with our teams better than anybody else. Don't let nobody from the outside try to tell you about your team as if you don't have the knowledge of your prospective team. So Josh Hart confirmed something that that we said, and I said, that the Spurs, they were celebrating the Western Conference Finals like the championship. And I think it was Tugboat. There was a bunch of us that was like, yo, that was their championship. We said that. And then lo and behold, Josh Hart, bam, he talked about this on the Roommate podcast. This was a topic I didn't get the chance to address yesterday. So I figured, you know, on Father's Day, why not? You know, not to dust off some topics and let's talk about it. He revealed that the Spurs flaw, and he noticed it before the finals. You know what? Let me play the audio. I'll play the audio for you. Give me 2 seconds so we could hear it in his own words. But we spoke about this, man. Listen, we be on the money, bro. I'm telling you right now, man. We be on the money, yo. And then when you see the NBA players corroborate the things that we've been speaking on, you know, it just makes everything even more. It just brings it into fruition. Hold on, I'm trying to get this sound. All right, y'all be able to hear it in 2 or 3 seconds. It's taking a while to load up. I want to play it in his own words so we can hear it. All right, trying to do more sound clips going forward so that way we could, you know, it's just a better experience, I feel, when we could listen to what they have to say. Let's see. I got it right here.
That was similar to San Antonio this year, where like everyone was talking. That was similar to San Antonio this year, where like everyone was talking about, like, yo, they got beat OKC. Like OKC's gonna repeat, OKC's gonna repeat, da da da. And then they beat OKC, and that was like, for them, for young, I feel like that was a mountaintop for them. And then that's why I look at JB, I'm like, you see that reaction, because like, they think they're gonna win it, like they think it's over. It's
you see, so he called out their reaction when they beat OKC because OKC was the standard. I'm not gonna lie, I may have fed into that a little bit because I already wrote the article. It's on my Substack. The Knicks are staring down at the mountaintop at OKC because I didn't even think San Antonio would make it to the championship. So I was looking at the Oklahoma City Thunder as the finals opponent a little prematurely, but we spoke about this. We brought that to fruition. We said, no, Wemby was crying. Matter of fact, we did the Op Watch Party. Salute to the channel members. We did the members only Op Watch Party. And during that Op Watch Party, we said that, hey, look at these guys. Wemby was crying. And it just looked like just too much for me. Let me play this.
And then we look at our reaction after we beat Cleveland.
It's buffering.
It was like, it was tough to celebrate. Because we're like, we got 4 more. Like, obviously winning the Eastern Conference, is an amazing accomplishment, but we all looked at that like, this is just a step. This isn't the destination. This is just a step. And the reaction of after Game 4 in Cleveland, like, shows that.
Yeah, we talked about that on this show. The Knicks, they weren't overly joyous. They wasn't, acting like, yeah, we made it, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we wanted, to get to the finals. Yay! The Knicks weren't like that. They was like, yo, we got more work to do. Jalen Brunson, Mr. Miyagi, I don't even think he smiled after they beat Cleveland, to keep it real, and it was always more work to be done. And I think that's the difference in the maturity level. And like I said, you guys, us, we called it out. We couldn't believe how much Wemby was jumping for joy that we got guys like the Brownsville Spurs fan. If you're listening, Brownsville, happy birthday. We still got that bet. Don't think I forgot. I'm just busy. But we called it out. And to hear Josh Hart say what we observed, it just corroborates the value of our perspective. And the fans, we do have a say. I don't give a damn what these former athletes, what these news pundits have to say. When it comes to the teams, whether it be Milwaukee, whether it be Charlotte, whoever, those fans know more than the people that's on ESPN, because the people who are on ESPN talking in the front, they don't watch as many games as the fans do, especially the super hardcore fans, the ones we on YouTube, we looking up stats. How can they compare to what we do on YouTube? Unless you're just like a Alan Hahn, where you cover an actual team. But if you just somebody who just goes on TV, you're talking general NBA trending topics, you're going to get smoked. But we called this out. And I'm glad to see that they saw it was a weakness, because I really thought it was a chink in the armor. It's a mental thing. Like, basketball is all mental. Salute to my man J-Tap, right? Once again, and happy Father's Day to all the dads that are listening. I'm doing this show for y'all. This is just a Father's Day basketball talk. I was gonna, I'm so much of a basketball type of channel, man. I just like talking hoop. I don't even care about, the juicy gossip, what Charles Oakley had to say. I was gonna go there. Maybe I'll do an unfiltered on it, but I'm here to talk basketball, y'all. And this is what I take pleasure in. I don't really care about the other shenanigans that are involved, right? So do me a quick favor. If you're a dad, or if you're someone with a dad, smash that like button. Do appreciate you guys and all y'all support. All right, let's help spread the word. Let's let the YouTube community know that we are talking about the Knicks on Father's Day. All right, couldn't pick a better thing to talk about on Father's Day. The New York Knicks, goddammit. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe now. All right, help us close the gap. We got well over half of the people who watched in the last 28 days. They just not subscribed. So subscribe. Oh man, as soon as I look in I wanted to take a peek in the live chat, and the first thing I see is no strays from Boston. Oh my God. No strays, man. By the way, happy Father's Day, no strays. That's first and foremost. Even though you're a Celtic fan, you're still my guy. Happy Father's Day. By the way, I was giving the work to one of your own fellow Celtics fans, Quentin Copel from the New York Jets, on the parade. I went all the way out to Long Island on the day of the Knicks parade, after the parade, to do a segment, and I was giving him the business. Salute to Quentin Copel, great guy. My man Errol Marks, the New York Loudmouth show, fire show. Definitely check them out. Yeah, I was up there like a man. Yo, one thing about me, man. See, I'm not just a Knicks fan. I'm not just an NBA fan. I'm a basketball fan. So that's why, like, me doing this college basketball research is so easy to me, because I know hoop and I know the eye test. My eye test is off the hook. I'm keeping it real. My eye test. But look, I'm not going to pull no Stephen A. Smiths out. I'm not gonna say this kid ain't that nice. He ain't gonna make it. I don't do stuff like that. I salute everybody. I'm a player appreciator. Now, some players are better than others, but I'm not gonna say who's not gonna do what. All right. But yeah, we here to talk basketball tonight. Let me get to this Mitchell Robinson stuff, and then I'm gonna open up the phone line 646-995-8389 if you want to call up and just talk a little bit. If you out with the fam chilling and you just want to listen, that's cool. But to those who can talk and want to talk, we definitely talking about Mitchell Robinson tonight. There was a new update that I saw. Just trying to get the right article. In fact, I'm gonna do an unfiltered tonight too on the Oakley thing. Yeah, I'm gonna make that an unfiltered. I just do that unfiltered. But it was crazy to me. But it to all my channel members who know about the content I've done, and we've had these discussions before, it's just another, thing to note when it comes to the Charles Oakley saga. We love Oakley, one of my favorite Knicks from the 90s, but we got some things to talk about. But I'm going to get to Mitchell Robinson right now. I saw this update. One of the first things that I caught today, when I was doing my research. Didn't have much time to research today because I was with the fam, but I still do my research every day. So that's how I stay on top of all of this. But bam! Mitchell Robinson very open to Knicks return. All right? Mitchell Robinson very open to Knicks return. Okay. Of course, we know that Mitchell Robinson is an unrestricted free agent. All right? But there's a lot of teams that really want Mitchell Robinson. They really want Mitchell Robinson. Hold on. Matter of fact, before I even get into this, where's that article? I had another article that was talking about the teams that are closing in on Mitch. Let me see if I can get that really quickly. Might be in my news folder. Let me see if it's here. I'm telling you right now. Listen, put it like this. You see the young bull from Phoenix? He got what? $48 million? Colin Gillespie? Hey, CJ McCollum? He got $21 million for 1 year? That's a nice piece of change that the Knicks can't afford. We don't have that type of money laying around right now. We just don't. So we gonna see, what's gonna happen there. Can't find the article, but there are teams closing in on Mitchell Robinson, and the Los Angeles Lakers may be one of them. Oh, look, it has it in this article. I had another article though talking about other teams that's also interested in Mitchell Robinson, but listen to this. Early indications suggest that the Knicks are in a strong position to retain their most prominent free agent and backup player. How was that? All right. Now, yes, the Lakers, I just said, were interested. There's more than that. I think the Kings was there, and there's another team. There's some teams that are interested. However, despite all the whispers, noise, and supposed external interest, recent reports from different outlets points toward a potential reunion between Mitchell Robinson and the New York Knicks. I'm going to pause right there because I want to say this. I'm a player appreciator. That's just how I live life. I don't have a hateful bone in my body. I want to see everyone do well. And I'm always promoting the players, man. You know, that's why when I see like KD and I see certain guys making moves, I support it. Because an organization will get rid of you just like that at the snap of the finger. So as players in this, you know, modern NBA where guys have brands and we got college kids coming into the game as professionals, I'm urging every player to do what's best for themselves first. Now, we know that the boss, James Dolan, salute to Dolan. It's my guy. He got us a championship. I don't care what nobody say. But he made a statement, a very strong statement. I will not go into the second apron. I don't want to do it. He's the boss. He has the right to say that. Now, he could change his mind. Leon Rose, Worldwide West, could pull him in the meeting and say, look, we got to go into the goddamn second apron. We have to go inside the second apron. Here's why. Lay it out for him and maybe convince him to change his mind. I doubt that that's the alternative. But let me just say this. Let me go back to the article. He's very open, all right? Lakers have been linked to all type of big men. There are a lot of big men. You got Isaiah Hartenstein. You got Robert Williams out there as well, who is an interesting guy, especially if we don't get Mitchell Robinson. Knowing his injury history, I don't think Robert Williams' value will be that high. But at the end of the day, I mean, you know, CJ McCollum got $21 million. I mean, you know, we got the young bull, Colin Gillespie, getting half $100 million. I'm just saying. All right. Now, Brian Windhorst, that the Knicks have taken steps in keeping Mitchell Robinson. All right. Mitchell Robinson unrestricted in 2 weeks here, and the Knicks are going to definitely try to keep him. The Knicks are about $8 million under the luxury tax line, about $17 million under the second apron. We talked about that. They'll know they're going over the luxury tax. They intend to make Mitchell Robinson an offer that will keep him. All right. He may have some outside interest, but they're going to make him a priority. The front office is reporting to work with a list of things to do, and they've got to figure out a way to keep Mitchell Robinson on this roster. Now, here's my problem with that statement. I don't want Mitch to take less money. I don't support that. I don't. I support the Knicks. And so we get him to take less money. Hey, that's just business. But if I'm as a fan and a player appreciator, go get your bag. The NBA window for success is so short. You get a career-ending injury or an injury that puts a stain in your durability going forward in your NBA career, that could be the end of you. So to all of you guys like, yeah, Mitch, take the veteran minimum. That's criminal. I don't like that. I don't support it. But if it happens, it happens. You got to secure your future, man. You have to secure your future. So if Dolan decides to go into the second apron, that's the boss. That's his decision. But I'm keeping it real. If the Knicks give Mitch the bag, and if Towns opts to take less money, I'm off the Giannis bus. Because bringing Mitchell Robinson back, it certifies our front court. No one can deny the value that Mitchell Robinson brings to the table. Yeah, we could talk about the fact that he can't hit free throws. Yeah, we could talk about the fact that his durability was in question. But when he's on the floor, he is a phenom. So I'm just keeping it real. I'm the objective fan. I'm for the players. I'm always going to be for the players. And we'll see what magic they work. You know, we crunched the numbers a lot. If Mitch takes a $5 million contract, they could keep him and stay under the apron. That's the only way to do that. Or they could trade off somebody. You could trade Mikal and free up some money, right? Or Hart. I don't mean to single out Mikal. I don't want to see nobody get traded unless we're going to get somebody that's real. But I'm just telling you other ways it could happen, right? You could trade somebody else and that'll free up money to sign Mitchell Robinson. You know, there's mad ways to do that. But what we have right now is either you're going to be a second apron team or he's going to sign for a ridiculously low contract. I can't say that I support that. I support the Knicks. It's great business. But I'm not jacking that if I'm keeping it real. You got to take care of yourself, man. And hopefully the solution is a win-win for both parties. All right? If you want to call up 646-995-8389, call up, voice your opinion. We're talking about Mitchell Robinson in the latest update. They're saying that, hey, the Knicks could potentially retain Mitch. There's a mutual interest there. You got to spend the bag. That's what I want to see. Salute to L Figgy in the building. Thank you for the happy Father's Day wish. I see you, OKF Nation, in full effect. We form like Voltron. My man Zach, happy Father's Day, Zach. I see you in the building, OKF Nation. Reborn in Christ. Big time salute to you, man. I appreciate you. All right. We in the building for sure. 646-995-8389. Really quickly, I'm going to get to the lines because we got a couple of people who called up. If I miss your call, I will call back for the record. I just want to take you to the shop. I'm working on some new merch, but I got merch now. So if you don't got no merch, it's new to you. We got the This Week Inside the NYK mugs, the blue and orange brunch mug, Bodega Cat mug, okay? You see that? It's fire. This is the black one right here. I like this one. All right. And then we also got the black tea as well. This is my favorite tea right here. All right. This is also the #1 seller right here. All right. And then we got the Captain 11 as well. All right. You could go get that right now. Hit the linktree/TheObjectiveFan. I'm going to put the link in the chat right now in real time, as I always do. And it's going to say, check out my merch. And you will be able to go check out the merch there. All right. Linktree/TheObjectiveFan. Bam. It's in the chat. And I'm going to pin it. You know what I'm saying? Go get you some Father's Day and represent. All right. And once again, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. We just talking hoops tonight. You feel me? If you want to talk hoops and you're a dad, call up 646-995-8389. Hold on. Let me get the phone lines. Okay, we good. We good. We good. We are good. Hold on. Bam. All right. Okay. I got the heavy hitter in the building. We got L Figgy. We got L Figgy in the building. Hey, Figgy.
What's up, KP? What's going on, guys? Happy Father's Day.
Thank you. Thank you. We talking basketball on Father's Day. I appreciate it.
I see. What's going on, man?
hey, yo, Biggie, I mean, Mitchell Robinson, there's reports saying that he wants to come back and the Knicks want him back. So what do you think is going to happen?
I mean, I know that Dolan likes these guys. I know that his desire is to keep the team together. I mean, I know the second apron is a real thing. I'm not going to be unrealistic, but I trust Leon at the end of the day. I think Leon is going to do what's appropriate for the team. I think that he's going to do what's within his powers in terms of, the second apron. We can't hem ourselves up for the next couple of years either. The second apron has more ramifications than just financial. You know that.
Yeah, of course.
In terms of our ability to trade and do other stuff.
Yep.
So, I mean, I would love to keep him. Let's see if he gives us a team-friendly deal. I'd be down for that.
I mean, the only problem, Figs, is the team-friendly deal is going to be $5 million or less.
Mm-hmm.
We got CJ McCollum getting $21 million. And people were joking, I don't want CJ. He just got $21 million for 1 year.
Gosh, man, I'm telling you. And then I think you're the one that found out that TJ over in on the Pacers is getting 11 million. What's up with these role players getting these? I mean, that's
they getting
good.
bags, Figgy.
That's good for us. I mean, that hems up those teams, with those big crazy contracts. I mean, like I told everybody in the chat, man, I'm tickled to death that Detroit paid Jalen Duren a super max. That makes them worse.
Yeah.
You're giving a guy who gave you 8 points in game 7 on an elimination game against the Cavs, 8 points, and you're giving him a super max. Hey, that ties up, that ties Detroit's hands. That makes them that makes them, less available to make moves in the offseason. I don't know what they're gonna. I don't know. You know a little more. I was wondering. I just logged on. Are you going to do something before draft night or I don't know if I should go do my own research or what, but I don't really know what's going on in terms of the draft, like what these kids look like. I don't watch enough college basketball to make an informed decision.
Well, you know what? Maybe I could do a draft preview on Tuesday and we could talk about some picks. I wouldn't mind doing that. That'd be the blue and orange brunch.
Okay, because I know you're a Duke man. I know there's a couple of UConn guys in the chat. I know you said you went to St. John's. I only watch college when they're during the NCAA tournaments, and by then, I don't really feel it's a good determining factor because those kids, they all show up for that because now they're like, it's a job interview. They're showing everybody, hey, this is what I got. But I like to know what they bring what are their stats for their entire season? What do they look, what kind, how do they play? What's their style? Are they, I know people in the chat like Edge of Four because he's St. John's. I get it. He's a hometown kid, but,
Zuby.
I know he's a little bit, he's on the smaller side and I'd like
He's solid. He's good.
You like Edge of Four. You do. Okay. Well,
I just don't know if I would take him at 24 now based on the research I did. But I got my own big board. That's why. Yeah, I kind of moved up into the college ball knowledge ranks. I spent a lot of time researching. It's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. It's a grueling process, but for me, it's very enlightening because now for the first time I know the names of the first round right now. Then I got to go to the second round. I'm gonna work on that tonight. And by the time Tuesday gets here, I'll know everything. All of the top, at least like the top 80 people that's gonna be available. I will know all the information about them. Yeah, I'm doing deep research.
That'll be great. Yeah, because I mean, everybody keeps saying this draft class is unusually deep. Like there's a lot of great talent coming up into the draft. But again, I don't know. But you know what I will say? You're talking about us keeping Mitchell Robinson. What we do on Tuesday is going to tell me what we're going to do because if I see us going after big kids, centers or we're not just going after point, if we go after a point guard, maybe that'll give us an indication as to where we're at with Jose and his negotiation. So it'll be interesting. I think Tuesday is going to be very important to see what the Knicks do.
Yes, very important. And honestly, there's a chance we move back in the draft. That's why I'm also going to do the Wednesday draft as well, because I feel like the Wednesday draft might be more relevant to us. But We'll see.
You think we'll drop down for maybe a couple of extra picks in the second round?
Possibly only because of the salary. You know, you got 5 players you got to sign for $16 million. So you're going to be cutting corners, you know?
All right. Well, if you do something like that for the blue and orange, let us know, because I will be very interested to see that, because that will give me a better indication so that if we are watching on Tuesday, I'll be a little more informed.
Yeah, for sure. No, I'm definitely going to do something on Tuesday, just like a preview kind of show. And I probably won't give you my entire big board because I want to say that for the night, but I'll give you some names. And we've discussed some names in the past. They're definitely interested in wings and bigs. That's what I've been seeing from the Knicks: wings and bigs. So, it could go either way because this draft has many of them.
So, really? All right, man. Well, thank you, and keep us posted with what we're doing with Mitch, Alvarado, all these guys.
Of course, again, yeah, I'm on it.
Yeah, and I'll be on the panel on Tuesday. Thank you, Corinne. I appreciate you, man.
You got it, Figgy. All right. Man. Salute the L Figgy. That's OKF's most requested caller. Hold on, I got too many damn windows open. Good Lee. Oh man, hold on. I lost the phone app. I got it right here. Okay. Get my man Blue in the building.
Yo.
What's good, Blue?
What's up, champ?
Nothing much, man. Are you a father?
I am. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. Let's go.
Same to you, man. Happy Father's Day to all the stand-up and good dads out there, man. For real.
That's a fact.
Wow. So, yo, thing about Mitch, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was really good about it, yeah, he wants to come back, and Leon Rose and I guess his, representatives have been talking. So, look, if Leon Rose went to James Dolan and said, look, we have to go into the second apron, if it's going to make sense to James Dolan, he's going to do it. Just make it make sense to him. I'm pretty sure he's willing to do it. So, thing about, like with Mitch, and as you've seen with all of these guys getting all of this money, what the Knicks are going to do is they're going to front load all the money to him. And then as the years, like how they did with him the previous time they re-upped him, they front loaded the majority of his contract, and then it descended as the years progressed. So this will help them in terms of their luxury tax, because you can go into the luxury tax as long as you're trying to retain your own players, and you're not getting hit with that crazy penalty because you're just retaining your players. Yeah, you're going to be hit with the tax, but it connects a little differently. But as long as they front load the money to him and his contract descends as the years progress, the Knicks will be in good shape. They can do this also with Landry Shamet. They can give him a boatload of money, and this also helps, the trade. Like, so when you're in the second apron, you can't combine the salaries. So if you give someone like a ton of money, this will help you in terms of like trying to trade them, especially for another guy who's making significant amount of money. So if you pay Landry like let's say 15 million, you can, like, that's a very tradable contract. You know what I mean? So you looking at a person like CJ McCollum, right? What they pay him, like
21 million.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
1 year
so
though.
That's
it's
that,
only
I
1
know
year,
it's 1 year, but yeah, that's a super tradable contract. Let's say they want to make a crazy trade for some big name. All they have to do is match that salary, which I'm pretty sure all of these teams are looking at on how to manipulate the second apron now. Just pay these guys a boatload of money, so this way their contracts are much more tradable for some sort of big name. So this is what's gonna inevitably gonna happen with Mitch. They're gonna front load him in terms of paying him a big bag, right? What he got last time, like 60M, right?
60,
So they gonna so they're gonna give him the same. They probably gonna say, yo, Mitch, look, we're
10
gonna give you the same thing you
seconds.
got before, but
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna front load it. We're gonna give you even more money up front, so this way you can guarantee that you remain a Knick. But you know what I mean? As those years continue, we're gonna decrease the salary. But yeah, that's what I think this is all about.
It's possible. I'm not going to be mad if they do it. You know, it would be a decision that, you know, that they come to it, and it is what it is at that point. You know, if they're all on board.
We want Mitch. We all want Mitch, no doubt about it, for sure.
Right.
You know, and in regards to that other guy, you know what I mean? Like, if they want to keep the team together, I'm not impartial to it. You know, I was looking at game 2. There was that crazy play where it was like 10 seconds left on the shot clock, and they had that amazing passing, and it led to the Mikal Bridges 3. Yeah, you want to maintain that continuity with the team, which is gonna, you know, give you those good results, those good vibes. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? You always still want to upgrade. You want to, you know what I mean? But retaining Mitch is definitely priority, yo, because, you know, he's the best offensive rebounder in the game, you know? But, yeah, man. I don't know what that was on his truck, though, you know, thank you, New York. I don't know,
Right.
man. That's fishy.
That seemed a little crazy.
Yeah,
That seemed a little
crazy. Fishy, yo, but I love Mitch, you know what I mean? Like, for sure, yo, Money Mitch in effect, yo. But, all right, man. I'll talk
Thank
to
you,
though,
family.
bro.
Big time salute, Blue. Happy Father's Day once
Same.
again.
Boy, you too.
All right. That's my man, Blue. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. I got to open up the door for Max because she stepped out. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. What's good, y'all? I'm back. All right, let me get back to the phone. Oh, we got the NBA Finals on the V-Dash. Get this brother on the line. 646-995-8389. What's good, V-Dash?
Ron, what's good, baby?
Hey, man, yo, congratulations, man. You won the I'm not sure if you know, but you won the NBA Finals Pick'ems Challenge.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, me and my son was sitting right there, man. It was crazy because even I was like, man, how did I come back? My duck was way back there, bro. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, definitely
Big tap
appreciate
salute.
that, bro. Appreciate
happy
that.
Father's Day, my brother.
Let's go.
And,
Thank you. Same to you.
Thanks. Just when we get the chance, just send me an email. I'll message you my email. Don't worry about it. We'll touch base on it via email. But what's good though, my brother? Where you want to go, man? Mitchell Robinson may come back.
Man, Mitch ain't going nowhere, man.
Uh-oh.
You know, I don't care what Dolan putting his foot in his mouth like he always do, talking about the second apron and all that. But we know who the puppeteer is. We know it's Leon. So once Leon and the crew, Wes and all them boys, sit him down in the office, be like, listen, Dolan, this what we need. This what got to happen so we can keep this whole crew together. He gonna go for it, man. Like, you can't tell me that all the money this man done spent on the bad decisions, you gonna tell me he gonna turn around and not spend it on a championship team? Come on.
Yeah, but it's not really just the money. I don't think. I think it's just the apron. They don't want to deal with the politics of you start losing picks. Certain deals you can't do. You got to dismantle the team to get out of it. So there's certain things that they don't want to play with that. But
same model with Mikal. Same model with what we've been talking about with Mikal, man. F them picks.
Yeah.
F them picks, man. You don't need them picks, man. We good.
Yeah.
We good. And like my man was saying previously with Mitch contract, I agree with him, but I think they're gonna like backload it because that's gonna help alleviate money for like Shamit, going forward when they get the dues. You know what I'm saying? Because if we load Mitch too much in the first half, we're gonna definitely lose some guys. We're gonna definitely lose a couple if we front load them too much. It depends on the number Mitchell taking that first year. This year coming up is the important year for the money and for the apron. We got to make sure we line up all the ducks. That's gonna set us up for the next 2-3 years. So but man, I know I've been MIA a little bit, man.
No, it's all good. You handle your business. It's all good.
I was traveling, man. Me and the old man drove up from NC to NYC. You know why?
Oh, for the parade?
Yeah, man, but we had the same issue, man. We didn't get it either, man. We was like a couple blocks away. We was at Century and Reed.
Oh, yeah. I know where you was at.
It was still lit over there. It was still lit over there, man. People was wilding, climbing the light pole.
Yo, listen, I met great people, man. I met some great people, man. I met a street legend. This guy is known on YouTube. He was right next to me. We was talking. I'm not gonna say I didn't have a great time. I'm just getting on the man because he dropped the ball. I told him to do it on the block, and he didn't do it on the block. That's all.
So
but no, I didn't say we didn't have a good time.
So we could fit everybody because a lot of people, the buses came down the block. It's just by then there was nobody on them.
Was nobody on them. And then look, too, right? You had people there at 4:00 not getting into the parade because they were online. Then people were bum rushing lines. That's what I'm talking about, though. But nah, it still was a good time, though. We still was happy. You know what I mean? 2026.
I saw myself in one of the old buddy. The homie Queens Flip.
Oh yeah, I was hoping to run into him. Yeah, I was hoping
he came through my area. I peeped it. I saw myself in one of his videos or whatever. But yeah, man,
nice.
It was a good time, man. It was a good time. I had my pops with me. The energy was great. Everybody was having a good time. Ain't nobody, getting to no craziness. Nobody got jumped on nothing. It was love, man. Then we got back on the road and came on back, man. I'm just now recovering. Man,
I wish I would have came to American Whiskey because a couple of people met me at the after party spot.
Oh, word?
It'd been good to see you. Yeah, I did it. I didn't do honestly, I found out about it last minute. So, but I put it on the page, but I know everyone's not going to see it, but it was cool. Some people popped out.
Had I known, I would have popped in.
No, but I found out literally, if not the day before, the night, like 2 nights before the parade. So, yeah.
It's all good, bro. Hey, listen, this ain't gonna be the only opportunity, man.
Oh, no.
People thinking this gonna be our only shot at it. We gonna have some more opportunities to plan some nice stuff. Real talk.
That's a fact. But I'm glad that you at least came up and you had a good time. It was worth the trip. I'm glad to hear that.
It was worth it, bro. Every minute of it.
That's fire, man. But look, man, I'm a reach out to you, and so we can connect and you can get your prize, man. Pretty much, you're gonna get some merch, and you're gonna get on the pre-order list for the 82 Nights, the New York edition I'm coming out with.
All right,
so that's what you're gonna get.
All right, bet. Looking forward to it, bro. Definitely connect with me so we can work that out.
No doubt. All right, V-Dash. Big time salute. Congratulations. Happy Father's Day.
Same to you, my brother. Take care, man.
All right. Thank you.
Peace.
Salute to V-Dash. Hey, man. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. We talking hoops tonight, man. We talking basketball. We got a draft watch party that's coming up on the 23rd and the 24th. I'm going to do both days. I studied the entire first round of the draft. I got a big board. I got like 12 names on my big board. I plan on having at least 20 names on my big board. If you don't know what a big board is, it's just like names you want to draft. That's it. I could do a mock draft if I wanted to, but that's just too much work. It's just too much work, bro. Like I said, I might act like I'm the college basketball guru, but one thing I will say is that I know basketball. So, once I zone in on something, dude, I'm a monster. Salute the Tugboat. I see you, Tugboat, in the building. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. We talking hoop tonight. There's a world that Mitchell Robinson returns to the Knicks. I'm hoping is that, we spend the bag. I don't want him to take a pay cut. I'm not for the pay cut. I'm keeping it real. I'm a player appreciator. I think that he should get paid. Now, if he wants to sacrifice a couple of dollars, that's cool. But I don't want to see him getting a veteran minimum to come back to the Knicks. I'm against that. I'm sorry. I'm keeping it real. This is why I keep telling y'all I'm the biggest Mitchell Robinson supporter. Y'all want him back. Y'all don't care what he get paid. I care about what the brother gets paid because I know his value. He's the best offensive rebounder in basketball. Yes, he has liabilities. He's not a good free throw shooter. We know that. His health has been better, but it's not really the best at times. Besides those two things, he's more than a serviceable player, and he's a great on the defensive end. And any team would love to have a Mitchell Robinson on their team. If CJ McCollum could get $21 million, Colin Gillespie could get damn near $50 million, how much money you think Mitch is going to get? And teams are closing in. There's more topics I want to get to. I guess I'll open these up. If you want to call 646-995-8389. We talked about Dylan Harper. He wants to start. He's like, yo, y'all got to start me next year. I'm not really dealing with that. We talked about Mitchell Robinson and the Knicks both want to stay together even after the boss Dolan's plea to stay as a first apron team and not enter into the second apron. I got another question y'all can answer if y'all don't want to talk about Mitch. Now, where would you rank this Knicks team, right, in the last 26 years? Where would you rank the Knicks in the last 26 years? Now, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I like to come off like the 90s is the greatest thing ever, right? And or the 80s or back in the day is just so phenomenal. But I'm going to keep it real with y'all. The 2000s is where it's at. Some of the best teams we've ever seen come from the 2000s. So that's why I'm not even trying to go into the 90s. So we're going to do, where do the Knicks rank? And this is the question on the night. Where do the Knicks rank for the 26 champions in the 2000s? All right. Now, Daily Knicks has an interesting article on this. I mean, we already know the numbers, 13 straight victories. I did a short on this, by the way. I was breaking down when people try to downplay what the Knicks have done and how crazy it is. It's just very disrespectful to what the boys in orange and blue has done. I don't like it, but so let's look at the last 26 years, all right? We had the epic, of course, the wins, the 51-point win, 39-point win, 37-point wins in elimination games, okay? We had the largest margin of victory of any team with the greatest differential of any team in any era. And but there are two other teams that were really great and dominant. Remember the Golden State Warriors, they won 15 straight. And the 2001 Lakers went 15 and 1. Okay. So in saying that, where do you rank us? Because clearly, and I'll bang on anybody on this, we can have a debate anytime. The Knicks, the Warriors, and the Lakers are the three best teams of this era, right? This 26 2000s era. Clearly, those three teams are the best. Now, where do you rank us against those teams? Because those teams were very dominant. I'm not going to lie. I am not going to lie. Now, when you look at the different metrics, you could talk about the defense, okay? You could look at offense, right? His defensive metrics can't stack up to the radically different era of the 2000s. Very different. Like this is why I keep talking about, and salute to my man, Knicks will be champs. You can't compare teams from different eras. Like, who would beat who? I mean, playing in whose rules? You know, are we playing in the 96 rules or are we playing in 2026 rules? Are we playing in the 1986 rules? Or are we going to play in the 2026 rules? I'm telling you right now that nobody beats the Knicks in 2026. We are the champions. We're the best in 2026, period. I would definitely put us in the top 3 in the past 26 years. But, you know, there's some other great teams. You had the 2005 Spurs, right? You know, there's some other team. There's a lot of great teams. The Cavaliers in 2016, you know, they dethroned the 73-win Warrior squad. You know, I mean, there are some other teams, but I need to know, where do you rank these New York Knicks? Right? Definitely for me, I feel like the baseline is top 3. Now, I would probably still take the fade if you want to put the Lakers and the Warriors ahead of the Knicks. But I wouldn't be as mad because those were some great teams. Like that Laker team in 2001 was fire. I'm not going to lie. They were fire. You feel me? 15-1, incredible. They almost swept the whole damn thing. Right? And then you look at, I think Iverson they got the game 1 of that year. And that's what it was, a gentleman's sweep because Iverson got that game 1. But, you know, the Warriors were super dominant. 15 straight wins. You know, we talk about our 13. They're going to say they got 15. Then we're going to say, well, we got the best differential. So I think there's an argument no matter which way you want to cut it. But if y'all want to add that to the docket, we can add that to the docket as well. You know, where would you rank these teams? 646-995-8389. We also talking about Mitchell Robinson. Very open. Quote unquote. Mitchell Robinson is very open to re-signing with the Knicks. All right. But there has to be a bag attached. That's just how I want to see it. I'm adding that. That's my little, you know, it's that's my addition that I want to see. I don't want him to sacrifice that much money. Now, if he wants to sacrifice some money, I'm not mad at it. Ooh, hold on. Did I want to go here? Let's see. Knicks just raised the stakes in towns. I had this article here. Did I talk about this? I'll get to that in a second. Let me get my man Tugboat on the line. What's good, Tugboat?
What's happening, man? Happy Father's Day, brother.
Happy Father's Day, man. Mitchell Robinson, very open to returning.
Yeah, what's the news? I'm just getting back from the lake. What's the news?
Well, I'm telling you right now, Mitchell Robinson is very open to returning to the Knicks. And on the Knicks side, they're doing everything in their power to retain Mitchell Robinson.
Okay.
Yeah. So
and you think that's a result of going over the second apron?
That would be my hope. Because I think that anything else would be criminal. I don't think Mitchell Robinson should be signing veteran minimums.
Okay. I mean, I get you on that, but you think, whoa. You said you care more about the name on the front than the name on the back. You think the Knicks organization will be in good hands if we go over the second apron?
I think that Leon Rose we trust. So if Leon Rose is saying we going over the second apron, I'm riding with it. But
nah, man, those stipulations are nasty.
The stipulations are very nasty. It's nasty work.
I agree with,
disgusting.
I don't agree with Dolan too often, but yeah, that is.
No, I agree with Dolan. I support
organizational, Dolan. No, I'm just saying that's organizational self-harming.
No, it's a fact. No, most of the people who are level-headed agree with Dolan, right? So I don't think that that's up for debate. I just don't think that. Now I get what you're telling me because you're saying, well, don't you care about the team? I do. I'm not saying I'm not going to be a Knicks fan, but it's going to be a hard I told you so. I'm just letting you know that it's going to be a hard if that comes about Mitch signing a veteran minimum.
Yeah, what's wrong? What's wrong with that? I told you so on that. What's wrong with that?
I know, but I said I don't want to be right like that. Because all right, look. So look, here's my philosophy, right?
Okay.
We got to just continue to build and get other players. Like if it doesn't work out, don't stop that man for securing his future. You see how fragile this brother could be. He mess around and tweak his ankle, and now he's signing a veteran minimum. That's it, dog. There's no other bag coming. Remember, he's 8 years in, so he needs another 2 years to get that NBA pension. You got to secure that. You can't be doing veteran minimums right now.
But the Knicks organization is known for taking care of players, and a player such as Mitchell Robinson, who's had a tenure with his team, been here from the ground up, got a championship with us. You don't think we'll take care of him?
Listen, I think Dolan is great at dealing with his players that play for him, and I wouldn't say I'm not gonna put smut on Dolan's name and say that he wouldn't take care of Mitch. I think he would. I think the Knicks is just a different organization and how they handle their business. But there's a guy named Tony Snell, right? He played 9 years, all right, in the league. Now he bounced around. I'm looking at his basketball reference, right?
Yeah, I remember Tony.
But he came in with Chicago, right? And all he needed was 1 year.
Yep.
1 year to get that pension and get the health care and all of the benefits, right? No one gave him that 1 year. No one.
But like you said, he was bounced around. Pause.
He did bounce around, which is true.
But Mitch is that's not a fair comparison. Mitch is in a whole different situation than Tony Snell. A whole different situation. Tony Snell got a championship?
I don't think so, no.
Tony Snell play on the team longer for 3 years?
No, it's just 3 years was the max.
Yeah. Nah. There's another guy named Tom Thibodeau. How much is he getting paid right now?
He's getting like $10 million a year to chill.
Because we take care of our alumni, man. That's just what we do. That's what the Knicks organization is.
But there's no guarantees though. Like the Knicks may do it.
Iman Shumpert got a championship with who?
Iman Shumpert got a championship with the Cavaliers.
Who was he in the crowd with during the Knicks games? Who's he on the sideline with?
He's with the Knicks.
All right. J.R. Smith got a championship with who?
With the Knicks. No, with the Cavs, sorry.
Who's he on the sideline cheering on?
Well, he was with the Knicks. Now he talking Cavs business.
No. I mean, but they on the retreat. No, they on the retreat, and I get that 100%. That's the team that won the championship with. That argument, I get that 100% of why he feels compelled to have that argument. That's just an athletic conversation. An athlete is always going to say my team was better than your team. Yeah, I root for you. I'm here for you, but my team is, that's why they're at the top of the top, because that delusional mind state is what drives them. You need a state of delusion to be that competitive. So, yeah, I don't even mind when J.R. Smith said that. But as far as the Knicks and Mitchell Robinson, man, we take care of our players. And like I said, Mitchell Robinson is he's honestly a one-of-a-kind player. Because he has a championship, the longest tenure Knick with a championship. Who else has had a longer tenure with the Knicks organization that had a championship?
So I got a question for you then. So would you rather Mitch re-sign him in the second apron and give him the bag that he deserves, or would you rather sign him and we don't go in the second apron? Or I had a third choice. Okay. Or let me get the third choice in. He goes to the Lakers and get his rightful bag. 3 choices. Which one?
I'd rather us not go in the second apron, sign Mitchell Robinson, have him on an episode of the Roommates podcast, pay him $100 million for his appearance, and keep it pushing. We have ways around the money, man. So
now you would be Steve Ballmer with it. Okay, all right, Steve Ballmer, I see you.
Bro, we have ways around the money. It's New York, man. It's come on, bro. It's New York. I ain't gonna incriminate, but it's New York, man. You think? All right.
I just don't want the brother to sprain his ankle again, and now he's out for 2 seasons and he out a bag. I just don't want to see that. That'd be bad.
Okay, but we on the outside of the club looking in. If Mitch said he wants to be on the team, and the team saying we want Mitch on the team, and it's a mutual benefit and conversation, who are we to say no, Mitch? Don't let that happen.
I'm not. Listen. If Mitch signs the contract, he signs the contract. If I was his agent, would I tell him to sign the contract? Hell no.
If you was his
agent, you better go
agent,
get that Laker money. Are you kidding me? What are we talking now? If they say, look, hey Mitch, we'll give you $60 million, and we'll work out a way to finagle a deal. I'm not mad at that, but don't tell me the man getting a veteran minimum. Come on, dog.
I know I was on the Mitches off the train, and I meant to rescind my comments because after I realized how the parade floats work, because I was also saying that tweet and also the truck situation. But after I seen the way the parade floats worked, I was like, oh, everybody had their own float. I didn't know that. All right, that's I would definitely want my truck in the parade. So I understood where he was coming from. But I mean, even like what we were speaking prior to that conversation, which is sometimes legacy is more important than the bag. Sometimes. It's not always the case. That's not how everybody's mind works. But sometimes legacy is worth more than the bag. And Mitchell Robinson's legacy with the Knicks is one of a kind. It's one of a kind.
That sounds like a player who gets paid. That's what that sounds like. The way you described it.
That sounds like a player that's get paid for sure. He's going to get a bag. We keep telling you, it's the New York market. That's why players want to come here. You think my bad. You think Jordan Clarkson ain't happy? You think he's done? You think he's done?
Jordan Clarkson. Well, damn. Yo, listen. CJ McCollum got $21 million.
I tried to tell you it's worth the bag too. You want to talk about I told you so? I told you so. That last call,
you did.
I told you. I said, yo, you don't think CJ worth the bag? Nah, man, he old. I'm like, all right, I ain't. Okay.
Nah, because there's a lot of young I'm doing my draft research, Tugboat. There's a lot of young boys that could ball. These kids coming into the league skilled, bro. I can't believe how skilled these kids are. It's like, whoa. And so why would I pay somebody in their 30s $20 million?
Who's the champion of the team? Who's the champion of the league right now?
The New York Knicks.
Who got the most wins
against team in the world?
Who got the most wins against us?
Ooh, okay. The Atlanta Hawks. That's fact.
And who led them to those measly 2-point wins?
The fake villain, CJ. He's not a villain. I'm a father and a husband.
I bet he had a great day today.
Happy Father's Day, CJ.
He had an amazing Father's Day. A $21 million Father's Day.
Man, he balling. Yo, he chilling right now. What? Yo, CJ at the top of the world right now. He the happiest person in the world right now.
Yeah, if he's in Cancun, he's in a cantina, man. He's doing just fine. Yeah, he's doing fine. But don't don't stray away though. Do you think Jordan Clarkson is satisfied with his bag?
Man, yo, let me tell you right now. I think Jordan Clarkson go get a bag. If Colin Gillespie got $50 million, hey, they throw money out here, y'all. We making it rain, goddammit. We making it rain out here. Yeah, we are.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I think maybe didn't hear my question. Do you think Jordan Clarkson is satisfied with his bag in New York?
I think he gonna get a bag.
You don't think he's satisfied right now with the status of?
Hell no. He saw Colin Gillespie get $50 million.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. See, that's what I'm saying.
Colin Gillespie and CJ. I'm nicer than CJ in my mind. If I was him, I'm nicer than CJ. If he got 21, they could at least give me 15.
You being the hustler that you are, why are you being so one-minded on just this one check? There's different avenues of income and there's different lifestyle choices. This New York lifestyle is perfect for Jordan Clarkson. He likes to. Ty even brought this up to you. Like he likes doing the fashion thing, and he has different avenues of different ways of getting the bag. There's other ways of getting the bag than just
LA got a lifestyle.
Check.
Yeah, but LA got a lifestyle. If they came to me and said, "Hey, Brooklyn has a lifestyle," if they came to me and said, "Hey, we want to give you the lifestyle, but we want to give you $14 million."
Yeah, and those are the only two teams that you can say that about.
Okay.
Can't say that about Miami because you know how that goes. You can't even eat chocolate chip cookies. You can't say that about Milwaukee. You know how that goes. They boo you.
Oh, no. We didn't talk about Milwaukee. Come on,
you can't say that about Memphis. Yeah, I say you can't say that about Memphis because nobody wants to stay in the hotel. So yeah, you could bring up these 2 other teams, but how many teams are in the league, and how many teams are gonna give these guys this option? Now, if the Lakers offer Mitchell Robinson a deal, then yeah, I understand if he leaves, but he made it. They both made it very, very clear. I want to work with you. You know, you can work with me, and so we'll make it happen because we always have. But where does that leave the other guys?
Jordan Clarkson.
Huh?
I didn't hear no news on Jordan Clarkson really yet, so I don't know where he stands.
And that's the thing. Like, that's my thing now with this Mitchell Robinson. Where does that leave everybody else? That's really my curiosity out of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Where does that leave everybody? Where does that leave the Landry Shamits? Where does that leave the Jordan Clarksons? Where does that leave the Jose
Shamit is a
Alvarado?
mystery.
Yeah.
Where does
that leave Deuce McBride? You know, where are these guys? So now we solidify that we want to work with this one bench guy who's, I hate to just minimize him to a bench guy, but he's coming off our bench. We solidified that deal. What about the rest of them?
It's a mystery because all we have is Dolan's last statement. That was before the parade. Maybe the parade came and maybe, they're feeling different now. I don't know. But that we're gonna watch, and I think the draft will also tell us, what the Knicks' plans are. If the Knicks are moving back in the draft, that means that they probably trying to keep their guys, But if they sign a big man at 24, we tried, y'all. It's not. We get.
We both have mutual interests, but it didn't quite work out.
It didn't really work out, so we got to go get this big guy from UConn. Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, we'll see. That's the beauty of it. Things emerge and we could talk about it. It's just my conscience. It's like, I don't want to see nobody take shorts like that. Now, if he says, "Yo, instead of giving me 80, give me 65," I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But to be like, yo, man, I'm gonna come back for the minimum because I like it here. That's like? I'm gonna tell you what that's like. That's like Zion Williams saying, yo, I'm gonna stay at Duke another year because we didn't win the championship.
But see, you keep. Mitch is a different breed, bro. Mitch is a different breed. Mitch is the type of guy that says, yo, I'll stay with the team on a vet minimum as long as y'all let me bring my truck in the parade. I don't want to downplay him, but he's a different type of dude.
That sounds crazy.
He's a different. He's a country guy, bro. Yeah, he's a country guy, and I'm not saying that that's his deal, but he's a simple guy. I don't think he needs the big bag, man. He lives a simple country lifestyle. He just cares about big trucks, country music, and keeping his head on straight, and his baby girl, of course. So I don't think he's into I just don't think he needs that biggest bag. I think he cares more about the and I know I think he cares more about the power and respect than the money. And I know the money comes with it, but I think he cares more about the power and respect. And as long as he receives that, which he obviously has now, I think he's good. I don't know. I think he's good.
My last question before I let you go: where do you rank us in the last 26 champions?
I hate that question. I hate that question because I know what you're saying. Like, dude, and we're talking about 26 rules, 26 NBA rules, but I'm just like, ain't nobody beating the Bulls in their era. Ain't nobody beating the Knicks right now. Ain't nobody beating Golden State.
But let's keep it to the left. Forget the Bulls. Let's look at the last 26 years. We got the Lakers, the Warriors, and us. I feel we're the top 3 teams. Now, I know people are going to talk about Cleveland, who beat 73 Warriors. They're going to talk about the 2005 Spurs. They're going to talk about all the... I think those 3 teams are the best 3 teams in the decade, in the era of the 20s.
How are we in that conversation if we only got 1 ring, though?
No, we saying this one team, like which team is the best, not which dynasty.
Not which dynasty. Okay.
Yeah, which champion, like individually. Like the Lakers could be the 2001 Lakers and the 2000 Lakers in the top, right? We keep it in individually, not dynasties. So like who had the better run? I think those 3 teams, the Warriors won 15 games in a row, the Lakers went 15-1, and we won 13 in a row. So I think
who had the better run?
We had the better run.
I'd I'd have to come back to that because I got to look at it on paper and actually dissect it because I don't want to just give a raw answer. Let me look at that and dissect it, and I'll get back to you on that. Because who we talking about? We talking about Lakers, Golden State, and Knicks.
To me, those are the three best.
Okay, bet. Yeah, let me look.
You can make it runs. You can make it teams. Again. I think they're the three best. Period. Total domination.
I like that Dirk one too. I ain't gonna lie. It's not the best. But
it's fire. Like listen. Every champion is great, right? Yeah. Even the bubble Lakers. I know people don't like them. Every champion, I'm giving them props, but I'm just thinking like, yo, when it comes to domination, dog.
Yeah,
we talking about domination.
Okay, bet. Let me look at who had the most dominant. Because when I think dominant, I immediately think of Shaq. Pause. Like most
Shaq. No, listen. 2001 Lakers though should have been 15-0. Let's keep it real. AI got that one lucky game.
So my raw answer would be the Lakers, but let me actually dissect it and I'll get back.
Dissect it. Yeah. All right, we'll talk, man. Thank you, Tubbo. Yeah, it's cool. I'm chilling. Listen, as long as I could talk basketball in the nighttime, it's a great day for me. That's all I need.
Right on, brother.
You feel me?
All right, man.
All right, big time.
Stay blessed, man.
Stay blessed. Big time salute, man. We talking basketball tonight. Mitchell Robinson and the Knicks have mutual interest. Big time salute to AP. Happy Father's Day to all. Hit the like button. Great segue. Definitely smash that like button if you didn't smash it already. Do appreciate y'all. We talking hoops on Father's Day. We also talked about Dylan Harper using his Knicks performance to plead to the Spurs for his starting role next year, right? Him to be the starter on the team. Josh Hart revealed what we all talked about. Salute to us. We already saw that the San Antonio Spurs were just too happy with that conference finals win. And we also talking about where do the Knicks rank amongst the champions. If you're not subscribed as well, subscribe, help us close the gap on that. Half of you guys who watching the last 28 days are not subscribed. So subscribe now and help us close the gap. All right. Keep pushing it. Happy Father's Day to all the dads, man. We just talking hoop tonight. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic Father's Day. And now we could talk Knicks at night. See if Vic answers the line. If I miss your call, I will call you back as well. Hey, Vic, what's going on?
Oh, no, happy Father's Day, bro.
Happy Father's Day if you're a dad as well, man.
What's going on with you?
Yo, I'm doing great, man. I'm here talking about the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson says he wants to come back. The Knicks said they want him to come back. What do you think is going to happen?
Okay, I was watching something last week. I was trying to get in contact with you.
Okay, what's up?
This. This is your bench next year.
Okay.
Alvarado, CJ, Josh Hart, Mo Dearwater.
Which CJ? Which CJ?
CJ McCollum.
He already signed for 1 year, $21 million today. He won't be
there.
Damn,
so, man.
Yeah, he's gone. And he got the big bag. Yeah.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then we're going to have to try to keep sharing it.
Okay.
But this is your starting five. Brunson, Bridges, OG, Robinson.
Which Robinson?
Mitchell Robinson.
And how much will he sign for?
Somewhere in the 60s. With
so
the high end next year.
So you're going into the second apron.
But it'll be a decreasing salary.
Right, but you still be in the second apron. It doesn't matter if it decreases. You only got $16 million before you get to the second apron. So if you give him $16 million, you're going to be in the second apron. No matter what you give him, you're going to be in the second apron. So that's your plan. You're saying, screw it. We're going to be in the second apron.
We got to figure out a number where we'll be under the second apron. But there's two players ain't going to be there next year.
The only way to do it
Towns and Deuce, they ain't going to be there. And the next player
would
be Kevin Durant.
Wait, what?
I saw something last week. I was like, whoa. If that back channel was still open, don't be surprised if Kevin Durant, Mitchell Robinson, Kevin Durant, OG, Bridges.
Well, let me just correct you. Let me just correct you. Once you do the trade, you cannot sign Mitchell Robinson. You'll be hard cap at the second apron. So you wouldn't have enough money to sign him.
But couldn't you sign him before?
No.
Because that's our player?
Then you'll be a second apron team, and then you can't do the trade. Right? There's rules and politics with this. You know, in NBA 2K, you could do it. 3 years ago, you could do it. What? Adam Silver and them boys.
Every team is going to start losing their players.
Exactly. That's what's been happening. That's why you don't have repeat champions. Bingo. Yeah,
he can get his money. I think he can get his money back. You can get your money back. Whatever taxes he got to pay, he's going to get that right back.
10 seconds.
But listen, Vic, I hear you.
That was a thought. Enjoy. Happy Father's Day to everyone.
Man, thank you, man. Happy Father's Day. Have a great night. I appreciate you, my brother. Take care. Big time. I'm gonna tell you right now, you know, even if I disagree with you, salute to Vic, that's my man. I definitely disagree with him. There's no way we're trading for KD. I don't know where he saw that. If we're trading Towns, it's gonna be for Giannis. But there is no other Towns trade. I'm not trading Towns for nobody. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real, and I didn't get a chance to talk about it. But if Towns sacrifices money, if Towns does a Jalen Brunson sacrifice, I'm not doing the Giannis trade. I'm not doing it. If Towns says, yo, I'll take less, I'm not doing that deal. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Because that shows me that he's willing to sacrifice and do whatever for the team. And if Mitch comes back, even more worth the while. Now, yes, the second apron is, I don't recommend it for nobody. And like Vic said, they want you to lose players. That's what the NBA wants. They don't want dynasties. They want parity. What's good, Rod?
What's going on, Kay? Happy Father's Day, man.
Are you a dad? Happy Father's Day to you if you're a dad.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Okay. Well, I take it, man. Big time salute, my brother. I just want to give us a platform to talk tonight. We talking hoops, man. Where you want to go?
Let's go.
Yeah, the cat that was talking about Kevin Durant. It was a clickbait because I scrolled past it. I ain't even hit on it, man. I already know the
That's
deal.
why I didn't come up with my. Yeah, got you. It was clickbait. Yeah. That's why I didn't come up with my search. I got it.
Yeah,
thank you for that.
I see this on YouTube. I ain't hitting that, man. Man, dudes be thirsty for a hit, man. Come on, that's way out of there.
That's what they do. They make up stuff.
Darth Vader to come off the bench, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, come on, dog. We gotta stop, man. What do you think about Mitch, though? He wants to come back.
Oh, very happy. I'm like you, man. I want Mitch to get his bag, but if he wants to stay here, let him stay here. It'll benefit us, man, because nobody in the league provides a spark of that bench like Mitch do, man. It just changed the whole game.
That's a fact. It changes the game. I agree.
But if he do leave us, I just ask he don't go to Boston and he don't go to Lakers.
No,
I can't stand those two teams.
Nah, he's not going there. Who was the second team?
Boston or the Lakers.
No, he might go to the Lakers. I'm sorry. He might go.
Yeah, I know. I can't stand the Lakers, man.
Yeah, he might. I mean, we'll see. He could come back to the Knicks. You just never know.
And the reason I can't stand the Lakers because for years the league's been kissing the ass. That's why I hate them so much. But,
yeah.
It's
the Laker way.
And truly speaking, I don't even want Giannis to go to Boston. I'd rather them go to Miami. That's how much I hate Boston. I don't want them to prosper no way whatsoever.
Yeah, but Boston, they kind of they got some cold feet with trading Brown. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Well,
So
I don't understand why they would have cold feet because obviously the chemistry is not there, and he messed it up in that podcast. They're in flux, man. They're like in the twilight zone right now, man. I don't know what's going on, Boston. I could care less, and I'm surprised no story is even showing his face in the chat, man. You think his
right, he's
face would
so
be
bold.
in the sand somewhere, right?
Right.
But you know, when you're so depressed, you can be hysterical, like the Joker when he fell in that batch and that liquid, he come out with the crazy face and he just nuts all the time now.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is.
That's probably what it is.
Yep. he hysterical. But yo, those three teams you mentioned, us, the Warriors, and the Lakers is definitely us, man. There's no doubt about it.
I'm riding with that. I was waiting for somebody to say that.
Oh, this is what I doubt. It takes no thought. Because you know why? Because Kobe and Shaq supposed to actually have more championships than they actually have. Those two as a combination, they should have been winning.
Man. Oh my! They should have at least 8 championships.
It shouldn't have took Phil Jackson to put it together. I mean, it shows you how much incompetence as far as coaching was at that point, that particular time. The Warriors, it was a no-brainer. Everybody got depressed. The whole league got depressed when KD joined because they knew it was a wrap. But the knock on him is he just lost to those cats, and they came all the way back and killed him. And I've always liked KD, but I was disappointed in him because let me just throw this example real quick as a scenario. It's like you and your man, you're going to the club, and one of your mans talking to a girl, and another guy, he talking to the girl. They get in a fight. Y'all fight the guys. Y'all get beat up. And then y'all go back to the club the next week, and one of your mans don't show up. He said he's sick. He just figured y'all ain't going to the club. But you go to the club, you see him with the group that beat y'all up. He ain't on them now. Ain't that something?
Yeah.
How you feel about him? That was disgusting. But all the storylines and everything attached itself to us, man, it was like a movie, man. The father and the son, and everybody counting us out, and how we just flipped the switch. And somebody earlier said that about the Knicks during the season when we were struggling. We was all frustrated.
Yeah.
They were saying, this is crazy how they playing. They were picked to go to the finals. It's stated the road looks supposed to be wide open for them. You can't just flip a switch. Nope, that's not the case. We do flip a switch in New York, so that's what happened.
Right.
So exactly. It's too many good storylines involved in our run, and not to mention the dominance and too much doubt facing us. This is a storybook. It's made for a movie, man. So that's why I was
Team of Destiny. Do you think I should still on the way out? Do you think I should still write my article? I didn't write it because I was super busy, but I don't know. Do you think I should write it? Because I was going to write a Team of Destiny 2026 Knicks. Is it too late?
No, it's not too late. It's not too late.
I might write. I might work on that next week. I started it. I wrote the first paragraph, but then I just, the parade shows. It was just a lot going on, but because I got a very interesting take on it, because I think I want to focus on the competition, because people say that we didn't the competition. I just want to beat that to pieces. I might focus on that a lot, but we'll see.
That's the thing. But just real quick, that's the thing. Everybody's talking about we had no competition. We had competition. We just made it look like there was no competition. That's it.
Bingo. And that's what I will harp on. Yep.
Right.
That's what I will harp on. But all right, man. I appreciate you, my brother.
Yeah, take it easy.
My man Rod from the ATL. To all the dads out there, happy Father's Day. We just talking Father's Day and hoops. Big time salute to Papa Giorgio for the jewels. All right. The #1 dad for 350 jewels. I do appreciate that, man. To all the dads who hold it down every day. We just wanted to give each other some acknowledgement. And hopefully the fam look out for you today. We know that, the dads we kind of full we more of the givers than the receivers. So, but it is what it is. We take whatever we get, but the acknowledgement is always good. And that's why I like Father's Day, the holiday. What's good, Bugger?
Yo.
Hey, we chilling, man. Are you a dad?
Soon to be.
Well, look, happy Father's Day in advance, my brother, man.
Appreciate it.
Oh, first of all, by the way, thank you for sharing that story. You know, we got some good traction on that vid.
Hey, man, I'm just the person that was on the front lines, like, you know what it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you hear the stories of a lot of people were going through it? It was a father and son. The father was had to go. We went to a coma, right? This mother daughter duo was attacking people. It was crazy.
But you know what's crazy though with that? It really wasn't getting that much traction, like as much as they wanted to put on people throwing the egg at Wemby, and they talk about what New Yorkers was doing to people who was wearing San Antonio jerseys. There really wasn't a lot of coverage of what was going on San Antonio,
right?
And that was wicked. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. That's why I was making sure I took the time. I read every article I saw. I brought it up. I told your story. I told about the mother-daughter duo that was arrested and the father and son. I told all, I made sure that I'm gonna talk more about it tomorrow as well. So.
Oh, for sure,
Thank
man. You. And it's good for you putting that out there so that people know, because you would have thought, like I said, when I was out there, I was real naive thinking, they was just repping the Spurs until, things had to go left and, I had to drag people. So, but anywho.
Right. Yeah. So what's good though, man? Where you want to go? Mitchell Robinson looks like he wants to come back.
To be honest with you, this is where, as a front office, you sell high. Sell them while you can get the most for them at this point. Like, we keep Mitch for what? At what price point, right? The man does not play back-to-backs. We seen in the playoffs he was gassed when he had to go in early and play extended minutes. Love Mitch, longest standing Knick right now, but we're looking at dynasty. And when you're looking at dynasty, there has to be casualties.
That's true.
Right now, with the draft picks that we got, some of the young boys that we trying to get right, this is the time to let Mitch go. I don't know if we can sign and trade.
No, we can't. Unfortunately, we're apron team.
All right, so then we would just let him walk?
Yeah, because look, here's the thing, right? Why would I sign and trade for Mitch when I could just sign him? Because that's what it would have to be. It could only be to a team that has cap space to absorb his contract, right? Now, there is a rare case where you could do a team a solid and do a 3-team deal, and that's when you could sign and trade him, and you probably get a pick back or something. But outside of that, it don't really make sense. If I'm the Lakers, I should just sign him. I don't have to give you nothing.
Yeah, and it seems like this is going to be a Hart and Spurs situation where we just don't have the bag for him. And if I'm Mitch, knowing how injury prone he is, you got to get it while you can.
Got to get it. Exactly. That's what I was trying to tell the people. Because, they got the 10-year, you got to do 10 years in the league to get that pension. Where you get the health care and all of that. So he's in year 8. So you got to make it to 10, bro.
And you got to get that security. You got to get that security. Like, no different with Hart. He wanted to be a Knick, but he had to get a bag.
Right.
And now he's got the bag. He's got a ring. Like a lot of these players, like Clarkson, he's got his ring. He's got to get a bag now from somewhere because his career is not going to last too much longer.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? I don't know what the hell we going to do with Deuce.
Oh, man.
But what do you sign him to?
See, that's a whole nother thing. Good thing he got another year so you could think about it, but he's probably going to get traded.
He's got to get traded because there's nothing that we can pay Deuce, especially if we're investing in Alvarado, but that's a whole nother conversation. I think he needs to go.
Because he on the Breakfast Club talking about, I need a bag. I'm like, whoa, I didn't expect that.
Shit. You ain't doing shit. You came in mid-season. You had a handful of decent games. You gave some energy in the playoffs. You should be happy we got you. You should be
he said, I need to get paid.
You're not rotting in New Orleans right now. But that's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother topic. We'll see what happens with Jose. I was hoping that he'd give us a nice little discount, but he's
exactly. I don't know. But he was in Starless the other night throwing it up. I don't know what
he living life, yo. I don't think he slept for the last 8 days. I'm keeping it real. I don't think he slept.
Facts. And he shouldn't. Live it up because this is as good as it's going to get because you're going to get the bag and you're going to go to Utah. They're gonna send you to the wall. You're out of here.
He gonna go to the Midwest somewhere.
Exactly. They're gonna go somewhere where they don't even know your number. They don't know you. You can walk into your neighborhood food lines, the rain, weeds, whatever.
Right.
They don't know you.
Yo, Bugger, man, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for sharing your story as well, man. Have a great night and happy Father's Day on the way, man. God bless, and I wish you all the best, my brother.
Happy Father's Day, bees, man.
Big time. So that's my man, Bugger. If you don't know, he gave us the story. He gave us the inside scoop early, the night of. And like he was saying, no one was talking about the treatment that Knicks fans were getting in San Antonio. I talked about everything I seen. I made sure to give a segment to it. You know, there's a father and son who were brutally attacked where the dad was put into a coma in San Antonio. So when they want to act like the New York people are the most savage and we do all these things, it was crazy. I go listen to his stories on the channel. I don't remember the title. Let me see if I can pull it up really quickly. But yeah, I got to watch that video, man. Every day I try to drop clips and, you know, the information is good. Also, I just dropped the clip on the Knicks and the reason why the team back in 1970, 73 did not get a parade. I also dropped that. It's very short. It's like a 3-minute clip. Go check that out as well. But if you hit my video section, man, it's a lot of great insight there. Oh yeah, it's called Nick Fan Says San Antonio Spurs Attacked Him in San Antonio. Go watch that video, right? I was one of the first people to talk about the ill treatment Knicks fans were getting in San Antonio. And I'm probably gonna drop the clip on the duo. I might make them into one clip. I think I'm gonna talk more about the Spurs fans that were attacked because it was crazy. You know, the Spurs fans were they were out of bounds. They were literally stalking people on their way to their hotels and antagonizing them. So, to all the Knicks fans who were out there, you know, if you made it home safely, thank God. What's good, Musa? How you feeling, my brother?
Yo, what's the topics today?
Oh my, hold on. I just got breaking. The Liberty lost tonight? Oh my God. How did the Liberty lose? Anyway, I'm sorry. Man, we got a lot. We talking about Mitchell Robinson, right? And he wants to come back, and the Knicks want him to come back. What do you think?
Yeah, bro, we need Mitch. He's so valuable for this team. Especially when a guy like Karl-Anthony Towns gets in foul trouble, you need Mitch out there.
Okay. So what are you willing to give him? Are you willing to go into the second apron?
No, I'd rather stay under if that's because what's his name? James Ellen came out and did say that he wants to stay under the second apron.
Right. So now we have a crossroads. We got, you know, Mitchell Robinson. I mean, how much you think he should get paid?
Realistically, maybe like 12 to 15 million.
Okay, so
I think
that will put you into the second apron. So,
or you pay him a little less.
Were we talking about veteran minimum? $5 million?
No, there's no way that he's taking the vet minimum.
Exactly. So that's the quagmire right now. To keep Mitch, that means Dolan goes back on what he said, and we go into the second apron. Or Mitch signs veteran minimums. I mean,
what do
you think? Which is, I mean, would you support that, Mitch signing the veteran minimum?
I mean, I don't really think he would want to take that offer because he knows other teams will just give him way more.
Exactly. So that's where we are. So this is why this is a very interesting segment. And I'm really curious to see what the Knicks do. I really don't know. You know,
I mean, hopefully some guys take some pay cuts and that helps the team out.
No, but everybody's on the contract. Your 9 contracts right now leaves you, unless, well, Jose could opt out. But besides him, your 9 contracts leaves you about $16 million in space for the second apron. That's it. There's no more money you can.
Isn't unless you trade what's his name? Isn't Cat due for an extension though, or up for
That's
contract?
next year though. Yeah, that's next year, not this year. Those guys, the starting five, Deuce, Macomb Dowdy, Tyler Collitt, all under contract. Jose has a player option.
Ooh, yeah. This is where do you get rid of a guy like a Dadier? Do you get rid of guys like Portino? That's what
Porty is not under contract. Yeah, he's not under contract. So,
but do you offload these guys instead of having them on being paid?
Hey, it doesn't help the situation. You can't free up money unless you trade away Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart. You're gonna have to trade guys that have salary in order to free up space for me.
I think Juice is gone.
He only makes $4 million. It's not enough. He wouldn't be enough to save Mitch. But yes, I mean, Deuce could give you an extra $4 million, but you still got to replace his slot.
So that's the thing. I'd like
once you get rid of somebody, you gotta, Oh well, yeah. I don't. That's a whole nother topic.
I would like for Clarkson and Sham to be back if that's possible, but I just don't know.
CJ McCollum got $21 million for 1 year.
Oh my. A guy who
it's interesting.
Never been an All-Stars getting paid this much. Are you serious?
So what do you think Shaman and these guys are going to want? I don't know.
That's the issue, bro. These guys are going to want the bank.
Hello.
They're going to want whatever they can get.
Hello. So, I mean, what do we decide to do? I mean, this is where we are. I don't think no one knows right now but Leon. And maybe he doesn't even know right now. And maybe he wants to wait till the draft. But I appreciate you, Musa. Great call, my brother.
Yeah, that decide a lot. The draft, how much does Mitch demand him and his agent ultimately?
Bingo. So, all right.
That's what I'm curious. Or do they pick up what's his face? Do they pick up another center in the draft? That also say a lot.
Yes. And we'll be right here too, live on draft night. We're gonna do a show.
That
we're doing the members only panel. We're gonna watch the draft together.
What time your brunch show tomorrow?
I'm not doing the brunch. I'm gonna do the podcast. So the podcast, more than likely, I don't even know what time the podcast will be, honestly. But more than likely anywhere between 2 and 6 o'clock. I'll see if I can sneak in 2 shows, but more than likely it'll just be 1 show tomorrow.
Bet. We'll tap in for sure.
Yeah, tap in for sure. You know it's gonna be good. I appreciate you, my brother.
Hopefully. All right, yeah, appreciate it, no doubt.
Big time.
Peace.
That's my man Musa. We just got breaking news. It's not Knicks related, but the Oklahoma City Thunder trade guard Aaron Wiggins to the Atlanta Hawks for 2nd-round picks. Is starting already. Oklahoma trading off them assets. They want to keep Hartenstein. So look, this is the way you could do it. You got to trade other people away. You got to trade away assets. So if the Knicks want Mitchell Robinson back and don't want to go in the first apron, then you could trade off Mikal. You could trade off those other guys to try to free up money. That's one way to do it. But there is no way to sign Mitch unless he takes the veteran minimum or a $5 million deal, a very small deal, and you stay under the second apron. So this is why this stuff gets interesting. But the Oklahoma City Thunder, there's no guarantee they're going to be the same team next year. That's what I was trying to tell Stephen A. Smith. He thinks everything is a guarantee. Oh, the Thunder should be the favorite. You don't even know what the Thunder will look like next year. So I'm not surprised that they're trading off players. Still going to have to replace Wiggins. But that's a whole nother topic. I'll do my own research on that later. But I just want to share that update with y'all. 646-995-8389. If you want to talk hoop tonight, we talking about Mitchell Robinson. What's good, A-Level?
Yo.
Hey, tell a friend. What's good?
A-Level. Say level. What's good? What's good?
Hey, are you a dad, A-Level?
That's right. Happy Father's Day to you.
Happy Father's Day, man. You know, I'm with the talk hoop.
All the okay at dads.
That's a fact, man. We talking hoop on Father's Day, man. Can't think of nothing better to do late night. Well, not late night, but in the nighttime. What's good though, family? Let's go.
I mean, it's beautiful this time of the year. Instead of us having a pity party, man, discussing our beautiful future.
That's a fact.
Right now.
Right. It's not what are we gonna do to get back or get to the honor? Yeah. I don't miss those shows.
Yeah, this is a great. I mean, I like the discussion we talking about with Mitch.
Mm-hmm.
It's a funny situation, bro.
Hold on, really quickly, A-Level. You break it up a little bit. I'm not sure if you got bad reception or something. It's like kind of in and out a little bit. You could make an adjustment. It'd be a lot better.
Can you hear me? No.
Yes. So let's just give it a shot.
Yeah. So I'm thinking like with Mitch, it's a funny situation because we groomed him. You know what I mean? Like we've groomed him to be a household name.
Hold on, it's still doing it. I'm not sure if you on the mountaintop right now. The reception is a little shaky. You want to try calling back?
Hello, can you hear me?
Nah, it's still breaking up. Yeah, it's breaking. I'm not sure your reception is bad. It just sounds like in and out.
Like that?
Yeah, like a robot. Yeah.
All right, let me call you back.
Yeah, call me back. I'll get you back. Let's let him make some adjustments because it sounds like, and I want to hear what he got to say. I know he's going to have something good to say. I'm going to take this call in between time. First time caller. See who this is. See if they answer. 646, I'm calling you back.
Your call has been forwarded.
All right, let me get A-Level back. If it's your first time listening to the show, if I miss your call, I will call you back. All right. A-Level.
Yo, you hear me?
It still sounds a little staticky. I don't know. It never sounded like this before.
Oh man, it's probably the earpiece, man. So
yeah, you gotta take the earpiece out. Yeah, that's what's doing it.
Yeah, we'll try to do this. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. You sound a little better. Let's go.
Yeah, man. I said, well, Mitch, man, it's a funny situation, man, because we groomed the brother. You know what I'm saying? We made him into a household name. But I really
it's still in and out, bro. Like it. I want you to cook, but it is not sounding right.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's not sounding right, bro.
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Try to talk now.
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I said it's a funny situation, man, because we grew him to be who he is now. Like we farm raised him.
Tonight ain't the night, brother. It's too robotic, man. I don't know why.
Wow. All right, let me try another phone. I'm gonna try another phone.
Yeah, try another line. I'm gonna get you back.
All right.
And let me try this other line out, and then I'm gonna get LB 646 to that 646 number. I called you back. So, what's good, LB?
Yo.
What's going on, family?
What's good? What's good?
Let's go. We talking about Mitchell Robinson, but first of all, are you a dad?
Nah.
Okay, so all good. You know, I'm doing it for the dads and the people who are not dads. But Mitchell Robinson says he wants to come back, and the Knicks want him to come back. What do you think is going to happen?
I mean, that sounds cool, but I know Mitch ain't taking no pay cut, so I mean, listen, go get your Laker bag. That's all I got.
You on to the next one, right?
Yeah, it's like I've been saying it, like yeah, Mitch is like a big help to the team, but man, like I prefer to have players that could play consistently and not load manage and make their free throws, but hey.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. We got to get an upgrade at least on the free throws. Just on the free throws.
If he's willing to take a pay cut, cool. If not,
so hold on.
I mean,
you saying that if he signs for the minimum?
I know that's not happening. That's why I haven't even had that. I don't even want to have that conversation because I know it's not happening. What's the point of that?
Not happening.
You got the ring already. So
right.
Same thing with Shannon. Go get your money. Like I see them. They could be replaced. I don't know why people act like they can't be replaced.
Ooh. Okay.
Same thing with Deuce.
Right.
Because I know he's coming up too. It's everybody else I think we're keeping. We'll just move on from there.
Right. Try to make sure we get Mo Diawara back, right?
Yeah, I know he's staying. Like there's no way.
Make sure you bring
the ones that I'm not sure about is Tyler. Well, Tyler, because Jose is here, so.
Well,
Tyler
Jose may not be here. Hold on. Did you hear the Breakfast Club interview?
Nah. Oh, he was on what? He was on Breakfast Club?
Yeah, he said, I got to get paid. He sounded like Hartenstein. That's what he said.
It sounds like he might opt out his player option and then get a reconstructed contract.
He said he got to get paid, though. What does getting paid look like to you if you're Jose?
He'll opt out his player option, then they'll probably do like a 3 or 4 year deal for. He might. I
hope.
I don't know what the number would be.
Because he sounded like Hartenstein. I'm going to keep it real. He didn't say Nick life. He said the NBA lifestyle. Let me see if I got the quote really quickly. I can say it for those people who were listening and didn't hear it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this really quickly. It didn't sound like, because they were talking about his grind, coming in the league undrafted and all of those things. So his response was like, I need to make sure I'm straight, in this league. I fought hard to get here. I'm trying to get, I got it. I just stumbled onto it. Look at this. All right, this is what he said. All right. I always made my way. So it was always like, yo, every time I got to come here, I got to prove myself. And that's what my life is about. And that's fine with me, though. And there's a person asked him, so even after being an NBA champion, now you still got that chip on your shoulder? Alvarado said, hell yeah, I got it. First of all, I got to get paid. And then the person on the show asked, hopefully you get the big contract, which you should. Alvarado said, yeah, hopefully, God willing, I want to be in this for a long time. I love this life. I love the NBA life, not the Knick life. I love the NBA life. It feeds my family, and it puts me in rooms where I can never be at. I'm here with y'all, you know what I'm saying? So I got to work. So I don't know if I'm opting out. I don't know if he's doing it, but I'm opting out, and I want to go to free agency to go get that back. I don't know, LB.
I didn't feel nothing from that. This ain't Hartenstein. He's from the town, so that's why I didn't really feel it. I know what you're trying to say, but he's from the town. He ain't trying to leave New York. You see him moving and grinding and slotting out here? He ain't going to leave this. Like, come on.
Okay.
It was in the trenches like the other day with John Clarkson. No. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. But he's gonna get a reconstructed contract. He's gonna opt out that $5 million deal. He's gonna get like a multi-year deal in New York.
Okay.
Tyler, you gotta
I'm
go.
not mad at it.
Vegas or Seattle or something next year. I don't know.
Oh, you said go to Las Vegas?
Yeah, Tyler Kohler. Yeah, you'll be unprotected and move on to Seattle and Vegas next year.
Oh man, yeah, that's funny. Oh, but that is a tool. That is a tactic though, right? You just let him go in the draft lottery.
Yeah, just get him off our books and he can go be great.
Look, I might say we gonna do it, but hypothetically, we go in the second April, right?
Right.
And then we make Mitch unprotected in the draft.
Well, he won't be here. Tyler
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, Tyler and Deuce. Well, Deuce is a free agent next year, but Tyler's the
Deuce will be gone before that.
Be unprotected. I can see Tyler.
I got you.
And going to
That's
Seattle.
a tactic. That's a tactic. That's a tactic.
But Alvarado says he needs to be his identity.
Right.
Identity. But
identity.
as far as that, just from what I've seen, get that center dude from UConn. Go get that other guard from St. John's, and then just go on from there, and we can do whatever.
Okay. I'm not mad at it. He's definitely on my big board for sure.
That actually helps us out. Oh yeah, and then the last thing is with Cat and Josh Hart. When people say they're going to take a pay cut,
Did I lose him? I'm not sure what happened. A-Level, what's good?
What's good? What's good? Am I better now?
Hopefully it sounds better now, but I'm gonna let you cook. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying, with Mitch, it's a funny situation because we homegrown him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know if there's any other team out there that could do for him what we do for him. I understand you want the bag and all, but you only playing like 9, 12, 15 minutes a game. You know what I'm saying? And you're missing free throws. So, but my thing is, what kind of bag are you going to get going to another team that can't do for you what we've done for you? You know, I mean, like we've literally kind of coddled him along and, you know, sustain him where he can actually be successful. I don't know if I'm selling it to him, I don't know if you get the same thing on any other team. Like he was built to do what he does for us. I don't know if it pans out the same way for him on any other team.
Okay, and, so what are you gonna pay him?
I'm indifferent on the situation. I can't lie to you, bro. I mean, I love what he brings to the table, man. But honestly, I think we can get that. I think we can get better. I think we can get better.
Oh. So you saying let him walk and get somebody better?
We're gonna have to make that decision.
Right.
We have to make that choice. We've had to make tough choices with Devo and a lot of different situations, but it worked out for our good. You know,
100%.
It's tough. I'm not gonna say it's easy to do something like that, but we're gonna have to get better because now teams are looking to beat us now. We're the
targets on our back.
Yeah, with the targets on our back now. Yeah, more than before.
Yep.
And you know, the Shamit, I think we can get better. You know, love what he's done for us, but at the same time, you know, there are other options out there. I trust Leon Rose. You know.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm with. And even if he decides to go in a second apron, which I severely doubt, I'm riding with him.
Yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, Mitch does come through in those key moments, but how many of the key moments am I paying you? What, $15, $20 million to not hit free throws?
I think that's the price too. I'm with you.
That's an expensive ticket to be, you know, saying, hey, you're gonna grab the key rebound for me, and that's it. You know.
Yeah.
And then the other times I gotta kind of try to, you know, keep you as fresh as possible. That team, you know, has worked wonders with him, you know. Yeah. And he doesn't. I mean, does he is another player that kind of loses stamina, like Wembanyama, or gets tired throughout the course of the game?
He does. He does get tired. Yeah. I think that's just because he's not used to playing a lot of minutes.
Right.
Because he plays in short bursts, you know, 4 minutes, maybe 5. That's it. Anything longer than that, he gonna start puffing.
That's my point, right? Like, what other team is gonna pay you that amount of money to do that and get the returns? You know what I'm saying, for that? You know,
that's interesting. It's interesting.
Yeah, you know.
Honestly, bro, I'm just glad that you didn't shortchange the man, because, you know, people saying, "Oh, just sign for the minimum." I think that's crazy.
Nah, that's crazy. That's nasty work.
That's crazy. That's nasty. What?
That's nasty work.
Yeah, that's just, come on, dog. I'm for the players, man. I can't support that.
Yeah, man, but definitely, I hope he gets the bag. I hope he gets his money, man. But I just don't know if it's worth it for us to give him that. You know.
Exactly. Great point. Great point. Fire
call.
Right, thank you, A-Level, for getting this straight. Whatever you did, this is what you got to keep it. But this is how it normally sounds. Clear.
Yeah. This is my other phone. I'm probably going to keep it to this phone, man.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you, my brother. Salute you.
No doubt, family. All right.
Peace.
It's my man, A-Level. Yeah, we're having a Father's Day discussion about the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson wants to return. I want the best. I want what's best for the Knicks, of course. I'm a Knicks fan, but I want what's best for Mitch too. And I think that, Mitch has to make a realistic decision that's going to benefit his career at this point. There's only so much you can do to try to keep this thing together. All right. Salute to everybody in the building. All right. Salute to everybody. Oh, I see somebody in here that used to get on me for Mitch. I'm gonna tell you this. I've always been the biggest Mitchell Robinson supporter. Because I want him to get paid. So, it's okay to sacrifice money. If you want to do what Mikel did, you sacrifice $6 million, but you still get your 150. So I'm curious to see what happens in the near future. But salute to all the dads out there. Happy Father's Day. All right. I figured that we could have some time to talk Knicks tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing the podcast. If I could sneak in 2 shows, I would. But I'm not forcing it. Like, if there's nothing really going on, then I'm not gonna fight to do it. But I will be back tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, we're gonna do the watch party for the draft, and Wednesday, both nights, we're gonna do the watch party. I'm doing my research. I gotta scout the second round. I already did the first round. I got 12 players on my big board. I feel like I'm a draft expert. I know I'm not a draft expert, but I've been doing my research. You feel what I'm saying? And, I think y'all going to be impressed with my big board. I just can't wait for the draft. And then, blue and orange brunch throughout the week. And then, we'll see. Ooh, this Saturday. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking about doing a members-only watch party for the fight next Saturday. It's a big fight. I'm trying to get into my boxing bag now that basketball is done. I want to watch boxing on Saturdays. Try to get into my New York Liberty, New York Yankees. Football's coming in 2 months. It's a lot, but we'll see. But I'll be back tomorrow, y'all. To all the dads out there, happy Father's Day. Until next time, as always, let's go Knicks.